What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about SingularityNET. I honestly think this is going to be the biggest of all the AI coins in the crypto space. I can't see anything beating SingularityNET because I think that's just so ahead. I think they're so ahead. I think the founder's outstanding. I think what they've managed to do in such a short space of time is outstanding, and I think long term this is going to be probably the biggest winner in AI. And I'll explain in this video exactly why. Now, before I get into that, guys, if you are new to this channel, these are the first 26 coins I spoke about on this channel and the first 26 coins I owned when I made this channel. These were the prices when I spoke about them, and they're the current prices. Had you put in $100 into each of these coins when I released videos about them, and you were still holding all those coins, firstly, what the hell are you doing? Got to sell them when the markets are hot. But if you wanted to sell them today, those 26 coins would get you a profit of 12 grand from a $2,600 investment. That's profit, 12 grand, which is not bad. But obviously, investments buy low, sell high. At some point, you got to sell, and selling when the markets are in a bull cycle is always the best time. I sold these in 2021 when the markets were rocketing up, so did my followers, so did my friends. Had you done that as well, the $100 into each could have netted you a profit, 123 grand. So a very, very big difference between doing the right and the wrong thing. Now, as I said, I sold them off. They're not what I own, but if you do want to see the coins that I own right now, you can do. You just have to head over to copymycrypto.com. On the site, I share my entire portfolio. So every coin I own, I run through what those coins can do, the percentage of my money I've put in, and if people want to copy along, they can do. If it sounds good to you, finding the next big winner in crypto, or finding consistent winners in crypto without having to do 5,000 or 10,000 hours of reading white papers, then this is the site for you. Go check it out. Everything on the site, you can verify it on this channel's history as well. If you're interested in markets, we do actually release videos every day talking about the markets and where the markets are going to move. We've been ridiculously accurate with that, like to the point of calling the exact move of Bitcoin so many times we've lost count. And if you're a crypto beginner, we have a ton of tutorials that can get you started. Tutorials from A to Z on how to get started in crypto. Same ones I send friends and family. But go read the site, don't ignore it. If after you read it you don't like it, obviously don't buy it. But if you read it, you like it, then maybe I'll see you there, guys. Now, SingularityNET. So first of all, look, the team I think is outstanding. I think the founder, Ben Gertzel, is awesome. He has featured on multiple different podcasts. You know, he was on Joe Rogan's. I'm pretty sure he was on Lex Fridman's as well. He's obviously he is a bit eccentric if you've seen him or heard him, but he's outstandingly intelligent, and he really articulates very, very well the purpose of what he is doing with SingularityNET. And I think that's always a really good sign. Fundamentally, we are going to see in every bull cycle leaders of projects talking to the media, and I think he does it in a way that is going to draw in a lot of retail investors, particularly after we've sort of seen this enormous surge from ChatGPT that's brought in a lot of excitement about artificial intelligence. This is artificial intelligence is something I've been speaking about for the entirety of this channel. I do think that I've always thought long term that's going to be a big, big winner. And SingularityNET have grown insanely well. So they have their marketplace. Their marketplace is perfect for users that basically want to access AI services because they're affordable. You know, at the moment they've got 76 different services up and running, from multilingual speech to, you know, real-time voice cloning. There's speech emotion recognition as well, which is quite a nice little feature. There's lots of different services. It depends on obviously what you're looking to do. They also have textual emotion recognition, which receives a text string and uses it as input to assess the emotion behind it. I quite like that as a premise. And de-oldify photos. They've got plenty of stuff here, and they are really, they have really developed this quite nicely. And again, this is a thing where fundamentally businesses and individuals that are trying to get up and running will require AI services, and they can access them for affordable pricing here on the marketplace, and it's all paid for in AGIX. And the fees from the AGIX are utilized to fund through Singularity DAO. They're utilized to fund the next projects that they want to get up and running on the ecosystem. The ecosystem has grown very, very well over the past sort of couple of years. Now, as we can see, they've grown with Singularity Studio, with deep funding, with Cogito, Awakening Health. They've got plenty of different features that they're really starting to bring out. Obviously, they are also the minds behind the Sophia bot, and there's another one now, I can't remember its name. But they're also behind Handsome Robotics as well. Again, artificial intelligent robot, very nice. Deepfunding.ai is to get support for the development that you want to do on the ecosystem. Again, I really like the fact that they've got multiple different funding opportunities to try and develop this this network and this ecosystem. ChatGPT gets about 300 million users at the moment, and it really wouldn't take much for SingularityNET to start eating into some of that market share. And with the fact that the coin itself has so many utilities, not least of which is obviously fueling all of their AI services, and then on top of that, the fees being redistributed to help fund proposals that they want to get launched. I just think this is going to grow really, really well. And again, I think as a leadership structure, I think the fact that Ben Gertz was so articulate and so good on podcast is going to be a massive, massive plus when they're in the next bull cycle, and you've got Fox News or CNN or whatever, some massive broadcaster that talk, or even just, again, a Joe Rogan, Lex Friedman. I'm sure there'll be other podcasts up and coming, or, in that upper echelon in a couple of years. And his appearances on them will draw in retail. Retail will come into SingularityNET. Retail will also be intrigued to try some of the AI services. I just think he's going to be a real pivotal figurehead in terms of allowing growth to come to this, to the price and to the ecosystem. And as you can see from partners, they're partnered with Cardano, Ocean, Handsome Robotics. There's plenty of big names here that they're really starting to grow with. And again, the services are only going to improve. The services are only going to evolve. And as that happens, this is set to grow. AI is here. AI has always been here. It's been here for a very long time. It's just now that ChatGPT, when that emerged, the excitement of AI got real again. And I think it will again. Now, the issue SingularityNET has is long term, it's actually in a downtrend. Launched in an inopportune time in 2018, pretty much at the height of the bull cycle, immediately crashing, hit $1.49 and then is in a long-term downtrend. Now, I don't think this is set to last. It's got to get above 60 cents. Like, clearly 60, 65 cents has been is a significant area of resistance. It couldn't get above it in the previous bull cycle. In this recent run that it had, 60 cents pretty much held as a line of resistance. So it's got to get above there. But $1.50 is really the target point. If it hits $1.50, look, it's going to have a market cap of about 1.8 billion, which is high, but it's not too high when you realize that they're going to grow a ton over the next year and a ton more when when we keep seeing evolutions in AI, whether that's via Microsoft or Apple or Google. And you know now these big tech companies are going to be trying to create huge AI services that bring excitement, because look at the excitement ChatGPT came. And again, when you get a big Amazon release a product, or Apple, you know, Google, whatever, we're going to see, again, a run of excitement around AI and what benefits the AI cryptos. SingularityNET will be one of them. So inevitably, I think this is one to at least hit previous all-time high. If it breaks above it, there's a couple daily closes above that 149. It's in price discovery mode. You don't know how high it could go, honestly. I mean, it could be $2.50, it could be $3, it could be $4. It's just, but $1.50 is the first massive target point. Once it gets there, you know, it can rocket up. But for me, always a huge thing is having a really strong leader. You know, if you've not got an anonymous project, you've got a team, you want that leader of the team to be at the forefront, because they draw in new people. And I think Ben Gersel can do that. And I think now that they've got a DAO, now that they've got deep funding, I think we're going to see this be one of the fastest growing ecosystems in the space over the next couple of years. I don't see how it doesn't end up the top tier AI coin. And to be honest, I think new all-time high for SingularityNET is inevitable, because I do think we'll see a Google release a project, or an Apple or an Amazon, and that will naturally result in huge price appreciation in AI coins, in crypto, over the next year. And again, it will ride that wave, and then combined with their growth, of course, it can hit its previous all-time high, and then off to the races. God knows what it will hit. But $1.50 certainly the target point. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with the premise about Ben Gersel? Do you think that he's going to be able to be the guy that can bring in new users as a result of this sort of the appearances that he'll have in media? Because he almost certainly will have those appearances. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're a returning viewer, hit the subscribe button. These videos will make you money. They'll also save you money. You do not want to miss them. So hit the subscribe button. You won't miss them. And last thing, guys, if you want to see the coins that I own right now, coins in my portfolio, the long-term investments I've made in this space, the ones that I think are going to be the big gainers, go read copymycrypto.com. On the site, I share every coin I own. Anytime I buy or sell a crypto, the members are alerted immediately. Videos are released every single day talking about the markets. We talk about what the market's going to do in the short term as well as the long term. If you're someone that's interested in the day-to-day, how the markets are going to move, these are exactly what you want to see. We've called Bitcoin's exact movement so many times we've all lost count. Then on top of that, we have a ton of tutorials. So if you're a crypto beginner and you don't know where to get started, the tutorials are exactly what you need. They're what I send friends and family that are interested in the space. And guys, if you want to make good profits like these 40x's, 50x's, 60x's, or even 600 plus, nearly 700x's, and not have to do 1,000, 2,000 hours of reading white papers, go read the site now. If you like it, remember that you can verify everything you read on the channel's history. And if you don't like it, don't worry about it. You don't have to join, but keep watching these videos and make sure you subscribe to this channel. We try and get out content to you guys as regularly as possible, so don't miss them. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.